fact, to be quite honest, I may have even left the keys in the car. I mean, I don't think I did, but I couldn't swear to it one way or the other.
Well, we've all done that at some time, Mrs. Morris. Forgetful beggars, aren't we? I mean, Miss Bryant here can't even remember meeting Gaffney.
I didn't forget. I never saw her. What's that for?
I'd just like to check something, Miss Bryant. How's your arithmetic?
Okay, why?
Convert £2.9 and 6 into dollars and cents, and let me see what you get.
What's that got to do with anything? What's all this about? They're from the...
Halfway house? Yes, I know. I can see you wrote the prices on the tags. Identical.
So?
So Gaffney was telling the truth when she said you gave them to her.
Bull! I was upstairs with Mrs. Morris.
I don't doubt that for a minute, Bryant, but I also think you knew Gaffney was downstairs. What about you, Mrs. Morris? Have you anything to add?
Nothing. Except that I object to the trickery you use.
That's sure right, Mrs. Morris. Unfortunately, if I objected to people withholding information, I'd be laughed at. I'll be interested to hear what you say in court when you're under oath.
Court? Am I charged with something?
No, you're okay, but I'm booking Bryant for assisting an escapee.
God, you scared me to death.
Your solicitor's here to see you, Fields.
Is he alone?
No, there's a Mr. Logan with him.
Good. And Mr. Faulkner, is he on duty?
Can't you women think of anything else? No, he's not. So you'll have to get someone else to hold your hand. Come on, let's go.
Ah, Miss Fields, good to see you. You've met Mr. Logan, I think? Thank you, officer. We won't be long.
No, I have to stay. Mr. Logan
Is my associate, and therefore entitled to a private legal visit. We can take it to your superior if you like, but I can assure you everything is in order. My God, where did they dig her up from?
Oh, they're not all like that. In fact, one of them's been very helpful. You've met him, Mr. Logan. His name is Faulkner.
Yes, that's right, outside the coroner's court.
Oh, that was the second time. I believe you were kind enough to give him a hand when his car was bogged near your farm. I thought I told you that. He was very taken with your Range Rover. The same one I saw outside your factory the night of the fire.
Barbara, I don't know what you're getting.
Oh, you bastard! You set me up! You took that $3,000 and planted it in my flat. That's what I'm getting at.
It all got out of hand. I didn't mean all this to happen. Well, aren't you the clever one? How did you get him to play detective for you, eh?
Never mind. Actually, I should thank you, Phil. If you'd got me that private investigator like you promised, I'd have never found out all of this, would I? You'd have seen to that.
Don't be ridiculous.
And you heard what the coroner said. He cleared me on the arson and murder charge. That means the police will still be looking for whoever did it. By the time I've finished telling them about Range Rovers and dicey land deals.
All right, what do you want?
I'll take the responsibility for the theft. And I'll take a 50% share in George's new business venture, the hotel, in case you've forgotten. And you, Phil, can take care of the legal side of that. Free of charge, naturally.
And what if we don't agree to that?
Then I'll tell them about the Range Rover. And that you knew the money I gave you was stolen.
Well, you've become quite a celebrity.
What do you want, an autograph?
No point. You're finished, Gaffney. Nobody's interested in failures.
That's showbiz.
Get on that line.
Hello, Gaffney. Didn't think it'd be too long before you showed up.
You know her, Mrs. Powell?
Oh, yes, we go back a long way. This is the famous Wentworth bookie. Isn't that correct, Gaffney? Mind you, I'm a bit disappointed in you this time. I really didn't think you were the type to run somebody
That was
over
an accident. Stupid bastard ran in front of the car.
Oh, how careless.
You want me to process it?
No. That's okay. You go and supervise the workshop until lunchtime.
Right.
Okay. What's all this about?
You got the charge sheet there, read it.
Don't. Unless you want to start this stint in solitary.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
What has Mrs. Morris to do with all of this?
Oh, I see. That's all you're interested in, is it? Well, you can forget it. She's mine.
Meaning? Your name is Margot Gaffney, is that correct? You are charged with escaping legal custody, theft, dangerous driving, leaving the scene of an accident. Is that correct?
You know, for 2 cents, I ought to chuck in this whole thing. I better write to the Guthrie house up in Sydney. Sorry, girls, I can't come. I'm back in the slammer.
Yeah.
You can't trust anybody.
Now, that's not true, Judy. I mean, Tony bailed you out. I was very impressed with him. At least you're not on your own.
Yeah, he's a good kid. And after tomorrow, he'll be running this place himself.
I don't believe that for a minute.
Don't you? Well, what chance do you think I have of next crim up on aiding and abetting charges? They're going to throw the book at me.
All they've got is purely circumstantial evidence, nothing more.
Well, I hate to say this to you, Mrs. Morris, but all I've got is you. I mean, you're the key witness. What are you going to do when you're sitting up there in that chair? Perjure yourself?
That's my worry, not yours.
Yeah? Not from where I'm sitting, it's not.
Why aren't you in the laundry, Latham?
I'm not feeling well, Miss Ferguson. Must be that cleaning fluid. It's giving me a rotten headache. Can I see Mr. Murray?
Headache, eh? I'm surprised.
Eh? What do you mean?
You must be losing your touch, Latham. You don't have to get undressed for a headache examination. But surely a slut like you would have thought of that.
No, Miss Ferguson. It's just a headache, that's all. I'll leave thoughts like that for cheap sluts like...
Good morning. And how are you today, Chrissy?
Well, she's at death's door, Mr. Murray. Very serious. She's got a headache.
Oh, damn. Yes, I was scared that might happen. Obviously, those pills aren't doing their job. And I think I'll have to take your blood pressure. Come on.
I mean, am I wrong or what? I always thought the halfway house was for crims.
Ex-crims.
What's the difference? Anyway, first off, Judy does this big panic and pisses me off.
Hang on, I thought you said she gave you some cash.
Big deal, $10. I wasn't going to get far on that, was I?
What I like about you, Margot, you really appreciate little things people do for you.
Yeah, so Judy helped me out a bit.
Now, hang on a minute, let's get this straight. First of all, you bust out of Vera's vault and go straight to the house in broad bloody daylight.
I had to get a change of clothes, didn't I?
Oh, terrific. And so you endangered the house, and by the looks of things, Judy might end up back in here because you suddenly get fashion conscious.
Look, I would have been home and hosed if that bitch Morris hadn't screamed her head off.
Now, how unreasonable can you get? I mean to say, after all, you were only pinching her car so you could run over somebody.
That was an accident. The stupid bastard ran in front of me. It wasn't my fault.
Oh, I see. Now it's his fault. You know, I'm fed up with you. And if Judy or the house end up in danger over this, I'm going to rearrange your arms and legs.
What about Morris? She pointed the finger. Get that bitch.
Mrs. Morris, she was really good. She really put herself out for us. It was a lovely, cosy little family there for a while, till it all blew up.
So Mrs. Morris is the good guy and Miss Ferguson isn't, hmm?
Yeah. Look, I know I shouldn't be telling you this, but Ferguson is a bent ball dyke and she's bloody dangerous and all.
Yes, well, I certainly don't agree with her work methods, but lesbian? You sure?
Of course I'm sure. Not that that matters. Blimey, it's a wonder I didn't go that way myself.
Oh, come on.
I'm serious. If you knew about my old man, you'd know what I was talking about.
Your father?
Yeah. Dear old loving Dad. He was loving, all right. He used to drag me into the cot 3 times a week, twice on Sundays.
God, that's... Well, I'm sorry, Chrissy. I had no idea.
Yeah, well, he's dead now, isn't he? Good riddance.